The markings.
The markings on the face of a cloth are per minutes and hours. The smaller markings are only for minutes. The bigger markings show hours prominently.
Very good. We use
cloth to
measure time.
We hang them on
Walls.
Or keep them on tables and shelves. We wear watches on our
wrist.
Watches and clothes come in many designs and shapes. The common shapes are square,
rectangular,
or circular. We use different types of cloths: belt cloth, wall cloth, wrist cloth, table cloth,
digital
cloth.
Very good, Tanvisri. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good. Okay. Now next. Bhanu is absent. Dhirav. Not there. Dhruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dhruti. Start reading now from the first line.
Ma'am, page number?
Page number 1313.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
The markings on the face of
A clock.
a clock for minutes and hours. The
Smaller.
markings
Dhruti, stop moving. Yeah. Stop moving and then read. Yeah.
are
Markings.
only for minutes. The bigger markings show
Hours. Prominently.
We use clocks to
I request parents not to help.
time.
Okay, then.
Time we
Hang.
hang then on walls or keep time.
Keep them.
Keep them on tables and shelves. We wear watches on
Our
our
wrist.
Rest.
Hmm.
And clocks.
Watches and clocks.
Yes, and clocks. Coming many. Decides and shapes
Okay,
the
Jyoti, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I have requested many times. Again, I'm requesting parents do not help your child while reading test is going on. It's of no use if you are helping. Arhan, Arhan Mohammed. Arhan, am I audible to you?
yeah.
Arhan, please switch on your camera and start reading from the first line. This is page number 13.
The markings on the face of a clock are for minutes and hours. The smaller markings are only for minutes. The bigger markings show hours
Prominently.
We use clocks to measure time. We have
Time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Arhan, slowly. To measure time. Yeah.
we hang them on walls or keep them on tables and shelves. We wear watches
Watches
for our wrist, watches
on
on
our wrist.
watches and
Watches
clocks.
and clocks. Arhan, go slowly. You are reading nicely, but go little slowly.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Watches
Come
and
in many decisions,
designs.
tables and shelves. We wear watches on our wrist, watches,
Wrist.
watches and clocks. Come in many
Designs.
designs and shapes. They command
Common. The common.
the common shapes are
Rectangular.
rectangular or circular.
Hmm.
We use different types of clocks: wall clock, wristwatch, table clock, digital clock.
Okay. Thank you, Arhan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dhirav. Dhirav, am I audible to you? Dhirav. Dhirav, you need to unmute yourself. Dhirav, unmute yourself. Fine, if you people are not responding, I cannot do anything. Straight away, I have to give 0 marks. Now, next. Ketan,
Yes, ma'am.
start reading from the first line.
The markings
On
on the
face
face of a clock. Yeah, yeah, for and
hours.
the
Smaller.
smaller markings
Ke
are
Ketan, okay, stop, Ketan. Ketan, stop. Continuously. I don't know who is sitting beside you, but she's helping you. I'm sorry. It's of no use if parents are helping. A reading test is going on. That too continuously. Hayati? Hayati?
Yes, ma'am.
Hayati, now start reading from the first line.
Which page, ma'am?
Hayati, this is page number 13. 1313 of your course book.
Right. Read.
The markings on the face of a clock
Are? Yes, Hayati, continue.
are
Minutes,
minutes and hours. The
prominently. No, no, no. Yes, that's correct. The smaller
smaller
marking
markings are only for minutes. Minutes. The bigger the big the bigger markings
show
show hours
prominently.
prominently.
Hmm.
We,
Loudly.
we, we use clocks to
Yes, yes, measure.
measure time.
Hmm.
We
Hang,
we
hang
hang them on
walls,
walls or keep them on tables and
shelves, shelves.
shelves. Shelves.
Hmm.
We, we wear clock, watches and our
On our
on our
wrist.
wrist. Watches and clocks come and
In
come in
many
many
designs,
and
designs,
and which shell
shapes.
shapes and
The common
common
shapes,
shapes are
rectangular,
rectangular or
circular.
circular.
Okay, thank you, Hayati. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mayuri,
Ma'am,
Mayuri, now start reading from the first line.
okay, ma'am. The marking on the face of a clock are for minutes
Mayuri,
and hours.
Mayuri, sorry. to interrupt, but please switch on your camera.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, now?
Yes, Mayuri, now you can start. Please start from the
Okay.
first line.
Okay, ma'am. The markings on the face of a clock. Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. My dad is phone in the phone.
Mayuri, no problem. Please continue.
Okay, ma'am. Markings on the face of a clock are for minutes and
Siddharth,
hours.
pay attention. Next is your turn.
The summer
Smaller.
smaller markings are only for minutes. The bigger markings show hours
Prominently. Good, good.
prominently,
Hmm.
tables and shelves.
No. You missed one line. We use
We use
third line.
clocks
Hmm.
to to
Measure.
measure time. We hang them on walls or keep them on tables and shelves. We we wear watches on our
Wrist.
wrists.
Wrist.
Wrist,
Hmm.
watches and clocks
Hmm. Then
come many
designs.
designs and shapes.
Hmm.
The common shapes are
Rectangular.
rectangular or
Circular.
circular.
Hmm.
We use different types of clocks.
Hmm. What are those?
Wall clock,
Wristwatch.
wrist clock, watch, table clock, digital clock.
Digital clock. Okay, Mayuri. Okay, thank you. Okay. Sai Joshit,
Ma'am,
start reading from the first line.
the markings on the face of a clock are for minutes and hours. The smaller marks
Markings.
are only for minutes.
The smaller markings.
The smaller markings are only for minutes. The bigger markings show hours
From.
permanently.
Hmm.
We use clocks to
Measure. Yeah, measure time.
measure time. We hang them on walls
Hmm.
or keep them on tables
Hmm.
and
Shelves.
shelves.
Hmm.
We wear watches
Hmm.
and wrists
On our wrist.
on our wrists. Watches and clocks come in many designs
Design.
The common shapes are rectangular or circular. We
Very,
use different types of clock: wall clock, wrist clock, table clock, digital clock.
very good, Sairatvik.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sairatvik. Sairatvik. Sairatvik, am I audible to you? Sairatvik, am I audible to you? But your voice is not clear. There is a network issue. Sairatvik, please check your network. There are lots of disturbance. Okay. Now after that. Siddharth,
Ma'am,
start reading from the first line now, quickly.
the
Hmm. The
mark clock
markings
markings on the face of the clock are for multi
for minutes
1 minutes and hours
and hours.
and hours. The short shorter
The smaller
the smaller matter markings
Siddharth, what were you doing when other children were reading the same page? You could have learned all the words till now. Huh? But you were busy in something else. You were lying on the bed and you were doing something else and else.
are
That's why I'm telling you, whenever the other child is reading, you have to pay attention, but you were not at all paying attention. Continue.
all of for multis the
The bigger markings
bigger markings show
show
us from
hours
hours
prominently.
permanently.
Hmm.
We use clocks to me
Measure
measure time. We hang
them
them
on
on wall a
Okay, Siddharth, thank you so much. Thank you, Siddharth. And now listen carefully how other children are reading. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Ritvik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now your voice is clear. Yeah, now Saritvik, start reading from the first line.
The markering
Marking. Marking.
on the faces of a clock are for minutes and hours.
And hours. Okay.
The smaller markering
Markings. Markings.
are only for minutes.
Suryansh, you also pay
The
attention.
markering
Markings. Markings.
markings show us
Hours.
permanently.
Prominently. Okay.
We use clock to measure time where we hang
Them.
them on walls or keep
Keep.
them on tables and several
Shelves. Shelf.
shelves where
We
watches on our wrist.
Wrist.
Watches and clocks come in many designs
Design.
and shapes
Hmm.
and
The common.
common shapes are triangle,
Rectangular.
rectangle, or
Circular.
circle.
Circular. Hmm.
We using
Use.
different types of clocks.
Okay.
Wall clock,
Hmm. Wristwatch.
wristwatch, table clock, the distant clock.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Saritvik. Thank you so much. Thank you. And children, next, I have third period also. I'll take your class in that period, and in that period, I will not conduct any reading test. Okay. Ronald, please unmute yourself. Ronald, am I audible to you? Ronald, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ronald, please switch on your camera and start reading from the first line.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now start.
The markings on the face of a clock are for minutes and hours. The smaller markings are only for minutes. The bigger markings shows hours
Prominently.
prominently. We use clocks to measure the time.
Measure time. Da is not there. Okay.
We hang them on walls or keep them on tables and shelves. We wear watches on our wrist. Watches and clocks come in
In
many distinct
designs and
designs and shapes. The common shape are rectangle or
rectangular.
triangular or circular. We use different types of clocks.
Wall clock,
Wall clock, wrist watch, wrist clock, table clock, digital clock.
okay, thank you, Ronald. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Big.
Veda,
Ma'am.
yeah, Veda, now start reading from the first line.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
The markings on the face of clock are for MINUTS, minutes, and markings and hours.
For minutes and hours.
For minutes and hours. And smaller markings.
The smaller.
The smaller markings are ONLY.
Only.
Only for minutes. The bigger markings show hours
Prominently.
permanently. We use clock to
Measure.
measure time. We LING.
HANG.
Hand. THEM. Time.
Them.
Them. On. Walls. Are keeping.
Keep.
Keep. THEM.
Them.
Time.
Them.
Them. On. TABLES. Tables. And shells. We
Wear.
are
Wear. 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 Wear.
wear WATCHES.
Watches. Watches.
Watches on our wrist. We WATHES.
Watches.
Watch.
Watches.
Watches and clocks
Come.
in
Read.
In
M
many
many designs and shapes. The
common
common SES shapes are rectangular, or we use
circular.
circular. We use different types of clocks.
First one,
Wall clock, watch,
wristwatch,
wristwatch, time clock,
table clock,
table clock, digital clock, digital clock.
Okay, thank you, Veda. Thank you. Okay, now only 4 children are left. I'll conduct the reading test in next period, and after that we'll continue. We'll start our next topic, days of the month and days of the week and months in a year. Okay. Yes, Ashrita.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you underlined it.
Huh?
You did that underline it.
You did that?
Underline.
What I have underlined? I haven't underlined anything. Yeah. And children, please join next class on time. Don't be